Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to finish all what I started in the last video. So yeah, in 2016 I just realized the music wasn't exactly for me, and the reason why was because I was too anxious to become a DJ. I didn't even like the culture and the music industry. Yeah, and my focus just went from music to different stuff, more like business, futuristic things like technology. I just like found a new passion, and I still try to make music, but then I just lost it. I just didn't have the passion for it. So if you are in a position where you don't feel like doing something anymore, it's just there's a reason for that. Maybe you just try something new, and you find your passion again. And actually, I had an occasion to meet a lot of people who had this kind of a mindset where they try to do a lot of different things, but they never got good at any of those. My advice to those people would be just find one thing they really love doing, and just keep doing it. Yeah, and also find a very good reason why they're doing it. Like I like the method of asking 5 whys. From of the book. I think it was called Start With Why by Sinek, but I don't remember his name. Yeah, I may link it below. So yeah, basically I realized that the reason why I was making music was because I was scared to have a business. So I decided to try having a business. But I also was a bit lazy, so I wanted to find a way to make money online without having much effort. I also like the idea of passive income a lot. And yeah, before still when I was making music, I was also like around 2013, I started my interest in psychology. So I was reading academic books on psychology, and I really liked that. I also was in an environment that wasn't too friendly, and I wanted to know like how to defend myself from manipulation and stuff like that. So I was reading psychology for that as well, and I quite liked it. I also liked the persuasion, like how to convince someone to do something, especially if it's something good for them. Yeah, so around 2017 I run out of money, and well, I was quite lucky at that time. I don't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, I could stay in England. So yeah, I'm grateful for that. And also I had savings from my job after I left it. The sales job, it was a good paid job, but I didn't feel good doing it. So that was the beginning of 2017. I was looking for different ways of making money online, like trying different marketing softwares. Also tried match betting, which is basically a method where you put money on one team that they win, but also you put money that they lose. So whatever happens, you just win, but it's a lot of work because you have to put all your details on different websites that do bookmark. I think that's how we call it, something. Yeah, basically match betting is an easy way to make money, but you have to. It's easy to make a mistake as well by putting your details and stuff like that. So yeah, I also had an idea for an e-commerce shop, like 2 ideas. They were not mine ideas. I was just on some webinars and I was watching what different people were doing. So one of the ideas was to sell cheap jewelry from China, and I spent a whole month just trying to come up with a name for the shop. And yeah, it was called Shiny Look. I quite liked the name, but I didn't start it. There was something wrong about it. I just didn't like. I think I didn't like the idea of selling cheap stuff from China for more money than it's worth, much more money than it's worth. So yeah, I didn't do that. Also had another idea I also followed another webinar. He was selling canvas with prints, like you have a canvas, and on that canvas you have it was basically a company that's printing on that canvas and that they're selling it to the customer. So it's a bit like paintings, but they are more like graphics, something like that you can put on your wall or something. So yeah, so at that time I was also interested in internet marketing, business. I was trying to invest, didn't work very well. I was not passionate about any of that stuff, so I decided business is not really for me. And yeah, I was reading my emails before I was making that video, because yeah, my past was I kind of forgot what my past was. I had to look at those emails to see what was that, because it was, well, quite a variety, and it was very complex to remember all of that stuff, how it was step by step. But yeah, basically in one of the emails I've seen that my idea was to make money from investment in e-commerce, and then use that money to start a tech company, because I was really interested in new technologies, and also instead of looking in the future, I just wanted to be a part of it. So yeah, I was also doing some minor jobs, like after I left the sales company, I tried to do some customer service, but also tried to do some office work, like data entry or something like that. Yeah, but I realized that I preferred warehouse, because I could think a lot at warehouse, doing things like that. And yeah, around 2018, I came back to my idea to learn programming, because how can you have a tech company if you don't know how to program? So I wanted to learn how to some of programming, JavaScript to be more exact. Also at that time I've just encountered a guy online. His name was Tyler. You probably heard of him, the In My Garage knowledge kind of guy. He was very popular, and I really liked what he was doing. I was watching his videos. I especially liked the ideas about having a mentor, and he said to have a mentor. Well, I thought, okay, well, I just won. So I decided to have more mentors than just one. It was maybe like 4 or 5 of them, and yeah, it was quite an interesting time. Also remember that I wanted to become my best version. I mean, not remember, I just read it on email, and that just made that memory come up. I wanted to become the best version of myself using the personality types, personality theory. I also considered becoming life coach, but wasn't sure if I would enjoy it. So yeah, at that time I developed a lot of interests, and that definitely made my decision-making process more much complex. So I had hard time to make a decision what I want to do in my life. So yeah, I had to try different things, and from that I just figured out what I really want to do. But that came like 3-4 years later, which makes now I think yeah, that's right. So yeah, at that time I also started writing different theories. I was reading a lot of books. I mean, in total I've read more than 100, all in English. I mean, like 20 of them were just about music. Because with music I realized that if someone wants to become big in music, they just need to create their own new genre. So I was trying to learn how to do different genres and create my own, and also had a system for that. So yeah, I also started to be interested in philosophy. I just realized that people who were philosophers, they were asking the same questions that I was trying to answer, like what is love, what is happiness, what's the purpose of life, why we're here, does God exist, stuff like that. So yeah, I also started to come to like philosophy meetups, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It was quite alright, but I don't know, something, I just stopped going there. So yeah, I enjoyed it at first, but then not really. And I also remember I really wanted to meet someone who could understand me, but it was hard, and it took me a lot of time to find someone. I was trying to find someone online as well. So yeah, I was quite desperate in trying to find someone I could relate to, and but later I realized it was just my selfish need to be understood. I just don't need to be understood now, and happy with who I am. So yeah, around 2019 things started to accelerate. I've learned more about personality types. I've tried to do different personality tests because I wanted to try to find a path to become my best self using science. And I think that was also the time when I started to be interested in spiritual stuff. It was something new to me. I was also interested in conspiracy theories a lot. So yeah, I started to get a bit, it was a bit dark place. I mean, I was feeling depressed, not understood, and well, yeah. And yeah, around that time, I also had an idea of creating a self-development course, even though in 2018 I already had an idea to become a coach, but I wasn't sure if I would enjoy it because I've seen myself mostly as an introvert and wasn't sure if I would enjoy it. Just like with music, I basically didn't want to have a situation where I learn something for 5 years like with music and then decide it's not for me, so I wanted to avoid that, and that made me wanted to develop a kind of system where I would just know what I want to do and also share that system with other people, so they would also didn't have to go through what I had to go through. Yeah. I wanted to see more people become their best selves, basically people like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Albert Einstein. I just wanted to see more of that. That was my motivation why I decided to learn more about psychology, about personality types, business marketing, because at first it was an idea to become just a guy who does self-development, but then I realized, okay, but what those people are gonna do next? They also need to know how to start a business or how to market themselves. So yeah, that was my motivation. And also, 2018 I started writing theories, like I said before. That was also the time when, because I wanted to learn as much as I could, so I was reading different stuff, like from economics, like from genetics, neuroscience, spirituality, like I said, like everything I could just put my hand on, I was just trying to read. And that made me think of an idea of creating a theory of everything. And yeah, I started doing that. And then I also started to read stuff outside of science, like spirituality, like I said, and also tried to do public speaking because I wanted to become the best version of myself. And also the theory I was working on, it started to make me realize that science is not enough, that also is like a higher power. And when I started to believe in higher power, in God, actually the stuff I was reading started to make sense to me. I started to see science as a study of God's creation, really. So yeah, at that time basically I was feeling alone, not understood. I tried to find someone who would understand me. I was trying to find love, and yeah, it didn't go well. So yeah, not the very best time. I had too many ideas. I wanted to do them at the same time. I mean, I started to have some really ridiculous ideas, and I think my ego was getting very high. I was trying to use words that were like very complex, and yeah, now I think you can see I'm using very simple words, but before I just wanted to see as a very smart guy. Now I just don't care. So yeah, and 2012, 2000, sorry, not 2012, 2020, I've met Kim again because I met her in 2008 online. But in 2010, I just realized it was actually after my second psychic reading. The first one I liked it, and then the second one I see, oh, Kim is a psychic. Wow, I didn't know that, so I need to talk to her. I talked to her. That's how we started talking more, and we becoming best friends. So yeah, Kim helped me a lot. She increased my self-awareness and awareness in general. And also I've learned how to think positive, how to be more mentally strong. And yeah, I would like you to have the same thing that Kim gave me. So that's why I started this channel. Because I want to see more people to be happy, strong, do what they love doing, find their purpose. And also become better and meditate. Actually, when you meditate, a lot of things just for better for you. So let's see if there's something I omitted from the video. Not really. I also became more spiritual, like you can hear in my videos, and yeah, that brings us to now where I'm making those videos. And yeah, in the next video, I would like to talk about what's my idea for the channel. I already made the decision not to make videos every day for now, but make it like on a weekly basis, so that I could put more time and effort into making those videos, because I would like to provide as much value as I can. So yeah, see you in the next video. Hope you have a good day. Also, if you want, like and subscribe. If you don't want, subscribe, then don't, because I don't want to have people on my channel who don't watch my videos, then there's no point, yeah? So yeah, have a good day and see you soon.